Welcome to the deep dive.
Imagine for a moment having an entire AI content team, right there working for you.
Hmm.
A researcher, a planner, writers, even an editor,
Wow,
all creating your weekly newsletter completely on autopilot.
that's quite the picture.
That's what we're diving into today.
Okay, so today we're unpacking this really comprehensive guide to building a multi-agent automation workflow.
Yeah, a whole system.
Right. And our mission really is to understand how you transform that sometimes painful process of content creation
No, yeah, tedious sometimes.
into something seamless, automated.
Exactly.
So we'll walk through the blueprint, the tools you need, and the step-by-step build, piece by piece.
We'll see how these different AI agents actually collaborate from like the first idea, the research,
All the way to the end.
all the way to final delivery.
And then we'll look at the time savings, the
Mhm.
strategic advantages this brings. So yeah, let's unpack this.
So this isn't just, one simple prompt we're talking about. It's really a full digital assembly line.
An assembly line, okay.
Think of it like a factory. Takes raw info, turns it into something valuable, like your newsletter.
Right.
It kicks off with what the guide calls an initial research phase. It's like scouting, finding the latest news for your topic from, say, the past week.
So gathering the raw materials first.
Yeah.
Making sure you've got the freshest stuff before you even start cooking. Foundational.
Precisely. Then, from that initial scoop, a specialized planning agent steps in.
Okay.
It analyzes that research, comes up with a creative title, and picks out the maybe 3 most important topics for the newsletter.
Got it.
After that, there's a deep research phase. This goes much deeper on each of those topics, really comprehensive info gathering.
Right. So moving from the kind of broad overview into the specifics for each point.
Exactly. Then individual section writing agents get to work. They craft each section.
And the key part here.
The critical part. They're told to cite everything. Every fact, every piece of data needs a proper citation, even clickable URLs.
A verification. Nice.
Yeah. Then an editorial review agent takes over. It grabs those finished sections, adds an intro, adds a conclusion, wraps it all up in clean HTML.
The whole pack.
The whole package. And finally, automated delivery sends a draft straight to your Gmail.
Wow.
And the beautiful part, it's clean, linear, totally automated, no hands needed, start to finish.
That's a lot of coordination happening behind the scenes. And the guide really emphasizes the secret here is planning. You've got to plan before you build.
Absolutely. Like any complex project.
Yeah, think like an architect sketching out the factory blueprint. They suggest using a whiteboard tool like Excalidraw or Miro.
Yeah, visual tools help a lot. Map it all out.
So this blueprint includes what? The weekly trigger,
Kicks it off.
the raw materials intake, that's the initial research,
Yep.
strategic planning, the AI planning agent,
The architect.
the deep research division, digging into topics, specialized writer's room, final assembly and editing, and then shipping.
A whole flow.
And this planning, it's critical, right? It stops that, what's it called? Scope creep.
Yeah, scope creep, where things just get bigger and bigger unplanned.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And make sure every single component has a clear job.
A defined purpose.
Yeah.
So you build with intention, lay that groundwork, avoid problems later.
So why is this upfront planning so crucial before you even touch any code or any tools?
Well, that clear blueprint, it just prevents that scope creep we mentioned. And it really defines what each part is supposed to do precisely. Keeps it focused.
Got it. Keeps it lean and focused.
Absolutely. That blueprint's like your insurance policy.
Yeah.
Make sure every bit of code, every agent configuration has a purpose.
Okay, let's talk tools then. The Builder's Toolkit.
Right. And the cool thing is, this whole system uses a pretty minimal but really effective tech stack.
Lean but powerful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At the core, you've got n8. That's n8n. It's this open source platform, lets you connect different apps, build automated workflows. It's like the central nervous system for our factory.
Orchestrating everything?
Yep. Then for research, both the initial scan and the deep dives, we use Tavily AI.
Yeah.
Gmail is just the simple, reliable shipping department for the drafts.
Makes sense.
OpenRouter acts as this versatile AI switchboard, which is great because you get access to lots of different AI models.
From different providers.
Yeah, all through one account. Really handy.
Oh, interesting.
And the main brains for writing and analyzing, that's GPT-5 and GPT-5 Mini.
The big guns and the slightly smaller, maybe more efficient gun.
Kinda, yeah. And this lean stack keeps costs down, but you still get, like, enterprise-level automation power.
Okay, so every automated system, it needs that pulse, right? a heartbeat to start things off.
Absolutely, the starting gun.
And for this system, that's the schedule trigger node in n8n.
Correct.
You set it up for, say, once a week, maybe Sunday at midnight.
Yeah, something like that. Give it plenty of time to run.
So a draft is waiting Monday morning, ready for review.
Exactly, like setting your watch. Predictable rhythm.
But there's a key rule here, the safety switch rule.
Oh yeah, super important. Always keep the workflow set to inactive while you're building it.
Don't turn it on too early.
No way. Only flip it to active when you are absolutely sure it's built, tested, and ready to go live.
What's the main reason for that safety switch rule during development? Why is that so critical?
Well, it just stops accidental triggers while you're still building. Ensures you launch a tested, production-ready system, not something half-baked.
Right. Prevents those oops moments. We've all been there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Testing something and suddenly it sends a half-done email.
Exactly. Build in that safety net, even during development.
Okay, so the heartbeat's set. Now we bring in the scout. That's a Tavily search node.
Yep, the first research step.
And its job isn't to dig super deep at first, right? It's just finding the top, say, 3 high-level news stories from the past week.
That's it. Quick scan. Find the main relevant headlines.
So you'd tell it your broad topic, like AI adoption for small businesses. Set it to look for news, past week, maybe max 3 results.
Exactly. And you need your Tavily API key in n8n, of course, securely stored.
Right, the credentials. So this initial search gives you that foundation, points you in the right direction.
Yeah. And for a pro upgrade, you could even make that search query dynamic. Have another AI figure out the best thing to search for each week.
Ooh, okay. Hyper-focused newsletters. Interesting.
Now, the scout brought the raw intel. Time for the architect, another AI agent node.
This one creates the actual plan for the newsletter.
Correct, the master blueprint. We use something cost-effective but smart, like GPT-5 Mini, maybe via OpenRouter again.
Okay.
For the user message, we package the research cleanly. Use a formatting function. It's like a little reusable program.
To present the info consistently to the AI.
Exactly. Much more scalable than doing it manually. And the system prompt, that's the architect's job description. Something like, you're an expert newsletter planner. Make a creative title. Find the main topics. Keep topics short, 3 to 5 words.
Clear instructions.
But here's the really cool part. We use n8n's structured output with a JSON schema.
Okay, JSON schema. Sounds technical. What does that mean in practice?
Think of it like giving the AI a very specific form to fill out. It forces the AI to give you the title and topics in separate, clean data fields.
So no more trying to pick apart messy paragraphs of text from the AI.
Exactly. No parsing needed. It's structured from the start. This is a non-negotiable pro move. Guarantees clean, usable data downstream. Saves so many headaches.
Why is using that structured output for the architect considered such a non-negotiable pro move?
Because it guarantees clean, usable data, like getting a perfect blueprint, not just a messy sketch. No messy text parsing needed.
Takes the guesswork out, ensures reliability for the next step.
Precisely. You know exactly what format the data will be in.
Okay, architect's done the blueprint. Now the investigative journalists. Time for the deep dive.
Yeah. So first, the assignment desk. That's a split-out node in n8n.
Split on it.
It takes the single list of 3 topics from the architect and splits them into 3 separate items.
So each topic can be handled independently.
Critical step, yeah. Then each topic goes to another Tavily search node. This one's configured as the investigative journalist.
Okay.
The search query is dynamic now, focusing on just one topic. Topic type is general for broader research.
Not just news this time.
Right. And crucially, you enable include raw content.
To get the full text.
Yeah, the full article text.
Yeah.
That's the raw material the writers need.
Got it. So deep research done. Now bring in the writer's room.
Yep. Another AI agent node acts as one of these specialist writers.
And because the topics were split, this runs 3 times.
3 separate times, once for each topic. We stick with GPT-5 Mini here. For consistency, cost efficiency.
Makes sense.
The user message uses another formatting function, gives the writer the topic heading and all that raw research text.
Okay. And the prompt, the instructions for this writer.
That's its prime directive, non-negotiable rules. Like, you're a professional newsletter section writer. Always include a clear section heading.
Right.
Do not write an overall title, intro, or conclusion.
Focus.
Total focus. If you reference facts, you must cite sources with clickable URLs. Do not invent citations.
Don't make stuff up. Crucial.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, the most important part is often telling the AI what not to do. It forces specialization.
Yeah, I can see that. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes, getting the AI to just stick to the task.
Me too. So those precise negative instructions, vital.
Keep it on track?
And a pro tip. You could even tell it to create a separate JSON array of all the facts and sources. Makes checking them super easy later.
Oh, that's smart. So what's the biggest benefit of telling the AI writer what not to do in its prompt?
It just forces the AI to specialize, ensures it really excels at its one single specific task instead of trying to do too much.
Laser focus. Okay, writers have done their sections. Time for the editor-in-chief.
Assembly and final polish time. First, an aggregate node.
Aggregate.
Yeah, it just combines those 3 separate written sections back into one single item. Puts them together.
Got it. Then the final AI agent, the editor-in-chief.
Right. And for this step, we upgrade. Use the full GPT-5 model.
Why the upgrade here?
Better writing quality, more nuance, and it's great at advanced HTML formatting.
Okay, so worth the extra cost for the final polish.
Definitely. You brief it with the newsletter title and those combined sections. Tell it. Add an engaging intro, a strong conclusion, format in clean HTML with working links, make it look professional.
And structured output again?
Yep, 2 fields. Subject for the email subject line and content for the HTML body.
Nice and clean.
And another pro-level upgrade. Give it a brand voice document. Tell it to read that and make sure the draft sounds like you.
Ensure consistency. Very cool.
So the polished product is ready. Now the shipping department.
Time to send it off. A Gmail note at the end.
Yep, end of the line. Simple configuration, but one critical choice.
Which is?
The action must be set to create draft, not send email.
Ah, okay. Create draft.
You connect the dynamic subject and content from the editor, set email type to HTML to keep the formatting, send it to your own email address.
And that create draft setting. Why is that so vital?
It's that non-negotiable safety feature, the human in the loop. It gives you that final chance to review everything before it goes out, check for errors, maybe add a personal touch. Keep control.
Why is setting the Gmail action to create draft so critical for this automated system?
It's that crucial safety net, that non-negotiable human in the loop, allowing for that vital final review before anything gets published.
Keeps you in the driver's seat for the final check, amplifies effort, doesn't just replace it.
Exactly. You maintain control.
Okay, so we've built this thing. A complete content factory delivering professional newsletters.
Right to your inbox.
The spec sheet sounds impressive. Professional structure, good title, intro, conclusion, 3 focused sections with citations.
Yeah. Evidence-based, clean HTML. Ready to go.
But the real game changer,
Yeah.
the ROI,
Yeah.
is the time saved, right?
Massive time savings. That's the core benefit. It just wipes out, 8 to 12 hours of manual work every week?
Wow. 8 to 12 hours every week. That's incredible.
Yeah. Think about it. Automating all that tedious research, writing, editing, formatting.
That doesn't just save time, it completely frees you up. Instead of being chained to the keyboard producing content.
You could be doing higher level stuff. Strategy.
Yeah.
Talking to customers. Exploring new
It
ideas.
shifts your role from producer to strategist, innovator.
Exactly. And for performance tuning, making it even better. You can add things like a Google Sheet dashboard, log everything, track results, use it to tweak your prompts.
A feedback loop.
Yep. Add safety features like retry logic for API calls. If Tavily fails, maybe try Perplexity automatically as a backup.
Redundancy. Smart.
Upgrade the engine. Use multiple research sources. Add custom HTML, CSS for perfect branding.
Take it from good to great.
Now, the professional playbook. Running it like a pro. This means adopting that Moneyball approach to AI models.
Moneyball. Like the baseball thing.
Kinda, yeah. Use the most cost-effective model for each specific job. Don't just throw the biggest, most expensive model at everything.
Right. Use the right tool for the job.
So, GPT-5 Mini for planning and section writing.
Keep costs down there.
But then upgrade to the full GPT-5 for the final editor where quality and formatting really matter.
Smart resource allocation.
And keep experimenting. Try Claude, try Gemini. Find the best balance for your needs.
It's not one size fits all. It reminds me of those early days, just using the biggest model for everything and then getting the bill. Yeah. Like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut.
Exactly. This Moneyball idea is just smart business. Then the builder's code. Best practices.
Okay, give us the code.
Always build and test with a manual trigger first. Don't rely on the schedule initially.
Makes sense.
Crucially, pin your data during development.
Pin data. What's that?
It saves the output of a node. So if you tweak something later in the workflow, you don't have to rerun all the expensive AI calls before it. Saves time and money during testing.
Ah, clever. Like caching results.
Kinda. Use good descriptive names for your nodes. Don't just leave them as AI Agent 3.
So you know it's what later.
Customize your system prompts. Make them specific to your industry, your audience. Include your brand voice. And iterate. Your first prompt is just a draft. Keep refining it.
Constant improvement.
Use workflow templates if you can. Don't reinvent the wheel. And use version control, like GitHub, for your workflows and prompts.
Treat it like code. Good practice.
Finally, the Launchpad. Hosting. For this to run reliably on schedule, 2 on or 4/7, you really need proper hosting, like a managed n8n ABS, something with backups, scalable power.
Right. Needs a solid foundation to run reliably.
Yeah.
So the bottom line, the business impact. This isn't just saving time, is it? It's a strategic asset.
Absolutely. A strategic advantage.
The immediate benefits, the time machine, are clear. 8-12 hours saved, consistent content, regular engagement.
Yep. Huge wins right away.
But the strategic advantages, becoming a thought leader, that's profound.
It positions you as an expert, creates those valuable touch points, and frees you up for high-value work, the stuff that actually grows the business.
It lets you shift from being a writer to being like a publisher or a strategist,
Yeah.
focusing on high-level growth.
Exactly. And long-term, it's a compounding asset. Builds a knowledge base, develops brand authority, establishes reliable communication, pays off for years.
Beyond just saving hours, what's a significant strategic shift this system enables for someone?
It transforms you from just a writer grinding out content into a publisher or a strategist. You're focused on high-level growth, not just production.
Thinking bigger picture. Okay, let's recap the big ideas.
So we've seen how this multi-agent system, using something like n8n, can automate a whole newsletter workflow, start to finish. It's basically a digital content factory. You've got AI agents researching, planning, writing, editing,
Right.
all specialized.
Working deal.
Yeah. And the real power comes from that upfront planning, the smart, strategic use of different AI models,
The Moneyball approach.
and constantly tweaking those prompts.
Huh?
Iterative improvement.
And the result.
It frees you from the manual grind, lets you step up, become a true publisher and strategist for your brand.
It really is pretty mind-blowing. The idea that content gets created while you sleep.
It's a big shift.
But it raises that interesting question, doesn't it? What does this mean for human creativity? For oversight?
Yeah, how do we best leverage this power? It's something to think about.
Definitely something to mull over.
Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into building a multi-agent content team.
We hope you found this exploration as fascinating as we did.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning.
And keep learning.